Hey YouTubers. Alright, we're talking about selecting memory. So we get this Hero 7 Silver. And well that was possibly a mistake. It's a pretty nice camera, don't get me wrong, but it just didn't have I was hoping to have all the Hero 7 Black features, and and whatever. It, for whatever reason maybe I made a mistake, should I say, or didn't select correctly. Uh, and I get this Hero 7 Silver. But of course, when I was getting ready to get it, I thought, oh, I'll get some memory now. I ain't gonna run out of memory. 128 megabytes of memory, or gigabytes of memory, and I thought, oh yeah, this is great, man. I'm not gonna run out of memory. I'll just change the batteries, and I'll leave the memory card in. And you know what? Hero 7 Silver, it got no changeable batteries. You got to plug this camera in. So, I was thinking I'm just going to have 4 batteries, be up snowboarding. I'll pop a new battery in, and my memory card's still going to be fine. I ain't going to worry about that at least in a day. Okay, well, that obviously is not an issue now that I cannot charge that battery. By the time that battery runs out, it's okay time, an hour or two or whatever. But by the time it runs out of battery, I ain't hit but a fraction of the capability of that 128 gigabyte card. Uh, so there I am with a dead GoPro and a ton of memory I can't really use. Well, sure, you could figure out something, using one of these little battery pack charger bits, and somehow figure out a rig, put it in your jacket, and your cable come into your GoPro, maybe mount it on your chest, and you can just keep charging the GoPro, and you can probably get it's almost like probably at least 2, maybe 3, maybe more GoPro battery charges out of that. So there's a way to extend the silver, for a long day, but in essence, the limitation of not being able to change the battery makes it better for someone who's going to maybe, just be using it at the pool, and it don't matter if they got an outlet nearby. It don't matter if they stop recording for a little while and charge it up. It doesn't charge as fast as I'd hoped. At least not through my USB. I've never tried it through the wall outlet. But there you have it. Now you're sitting around waiting for your battery. And if you're the kind of person filming the kind of stuff that's okay, then good. You'll be fine. The thing is, for me, most of what I want to use it for. We'll have the beard reveal as I do this. Had it tied up because I was riding. If I'm going to use it for like riding my motorcycle, dirt bike, pedal bike, snowboarding, climbing, something like that, I'm going to, I'm not going to want to use a battery pack. So what I'm thinking is the 7 Silver, it'll still have a place and in my camera arsenal, I suppose. I'll find ways to use it effectively, but the point being, if you're just get to the real basic point, if you're getting a Hero 7 Silver, or you got one and you're thinking about getting memory for it, don't go get no big memory. You get the little 32 gigabytes, cheap as can be probably, and you still probably have memory on that by the time your battery runs out. So size your memory according to your battery capabilities is one thing I just recently learned. And so for you got Hero 7 Black and you got a ton of batteries, then maybe 128. It seems like I might have overdone this thing a little bit. Maybe even 64 would be just fine, even if you had multiple batteries. More experience is going to bear that. He's going to let us know what the story on that is. So just saying, size your memory correctly. This 128, it'll be great for drone, and it'll be great maybe for a Hero 8 Black with 4 backup batteries. But as far as the silver goes, you got a limited amount of battery time until you have to recharge or put it on a battery pack. So buying a huge battery don't make sense. That'll be fine. I'll move this 128 over to the new Hero 8 Black, put a 32 in this silver, and keep the 32 and the Hero 4, and I'll probably be fine. I mean, nowadays it's getting cheap enough that for $2 extra you can go from a 16 to a 32, or a few extra bucks, not much, 32 to a 64. And that's why I went for the 128. I figured, God dang, it ain't that much more, that much difference in price to go from a 64 gigabyte to 128 gigabyte, double it, $5 or something, $10 at the most. I mean, I can't recall exactly, but it was cheap. So, in a way, if you got the money, why not spend the extra bucks? You got 128 gigabytes and everything: your drone, your GoPro Hero 4, your old-fashioned GoPro, the first digital one, or Hero 8 Black, which is probably going to be the next thing. So anyhow, that's my story. Now go out, don't believe me, believe your own experience. Go out and try it, but also try to learn from my experience. With that kind of battery, you don't need a ton of memory. All right, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. See you later.